think most people would agree with what he said. You can cross when you're arm barring, but you need to cross the feet with the one that is closest to the head on bottom because it's reinforcing it down. This is why instructors for so long have just said don't cross your feet. It's not that it's wrong, it's that almost everybody wants to cross as a way to not have to squeeze so that it does this. And then I can like see his neck and there's all this angle here, right? That means it's not good. So almost no one instinctively does this and then this. If you did that, that's okay. But I think for learning purposes, it's always the best, not always, it's mostly the best, to say clamp, and then just pinch your knees together. Your feet don't need to be together, and then you can finish from here. So that's the number one adjustment I'd say. The other one is, I think we fixed it for most people, but it was moving the head and the hips to the side without kind of like lifting up instead of spinning like a disc. So most people when they went like this, you want to move at the same time that this one comes up. Okay, so you're pushing and you're moving this way. I'm not lifting my hip up and I'm not pushing myself away. This is actually what he wants because he's close to it. Already getting around my leg if I do that for him. So we want to stay close. We want to stretch him a little and not stacking on us, but we want to be here. Okay. So that when we're here and we get a little bit later and we're comboing it with the sweep, you know, we can take either one because of that good pivot and that momentum. And then you can still right up until the finish with either one. When you finish, whether you're down like this or you're on the bottom, you want the arm and the wrist stuck to you, and it's not really the legs that finish, it's this pin, and then it's just a slight bridge with the hips. So it's the hips and the lower back that finish the arm. It's not so much the legs. The legs have to be pinching and controlling the whole time. That's why it's really important to keep the toes up, even if you have to remind yourself every time at first. Keep the toes pointed up, have the squat feet, hamstring can contract, should, and then knees can pinch, and then bridge up. But if you try and just bypass that and throw the leg over, always space is created there.